What's going on, guys? It is Goalazio here. Welcome back to another FIFA 20 career mode video. Today, guys, I am bringing you a big asked question which have been on my last FIFA 20 videos, and it is about dynamic potential. And I'm going to be bringing a video today basically understanding dynamic potential, and I thought FIFA 20 is due out today, so I'm uploading this now at 4:30. It's currently 4:30 p.m. and we are literally due out at 6 o'clock. So hopefully, if you've got the early release, get on there and get playing. So I'm really excited. So I thought I'll bring this video to give you an understanding, because I've had a lot of questions about dynamic potential, how it actually works, how does it affect your actual career mode, is it as big as hype as it meant to be? So let's go on into that in a few moments time. But guys, before I go ahead, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, of course, hit that like button, share with your friends. It means a lot. It supports the channel. Like I mentioned, we reached 2,200 subs, and also we've got another 20 as well. So yeah, looking pretty sweet at the moment. So I want to say thank you very much. I got big targets for FIFA 20, lots of videos. We are going daily, and we're uploading at 4:30 now, rather than our traditional 6 p.m. So I'm really excited to bring that to you. But anyway, let's go on into dynamic potential. So firstly, understanding dynamic potential, what actually is it? So dynamic potential means that a player doesn't have a set potential anymore. They actually can go up, they can go lower, depending on how often they play in the game and how well they're actually playing. So, theoretically, no one really has a potential. That's myth number one I want to talk about. Everyone does have potential. So there is a guideline in place that a player will have a certain potential. For example, Mbappe, he has like 96 potential when the highest in the game. However, you can actually succeed that with dynamic potential. And this is the big kicker as well. Dynamic potential doesn't affect the rest of the game. It only affects the players which are currently signed for your team. So let's just say, for example, one of my favorite players in career mode, Marko Rojas. Before I sign him, he isn't going to succeed or surpass even his actual potential. He will reach it and he will stay there. However, if I do sign him, his potential can go higher, or it can actually go lower, depending on the amount of games that he plays to his contract, and also how well he actually plays. So a little interesting factor there as well. And of course, you can't dictate how the potential will work. So as I just mentioned, dynamic potential is affected by playing time and how well they actually play. If you have a player on a rotation contract, their potential won't be as much as affected compared to a player who's on critical. So for example, if I dropped both players, one critical, one rotation, the critical player's potential is more likely to be affected compared to the rotations, because he's not expected to play as many games compared to the critical, which is really interesting to keep your eye on there. So really now, with dynamic potential, you really need to think about those contracts. Will I sign him on a good contract, or should I sign him on a rotation contract? That's entirely up to you. So that was one of the biggest things with dynamic potential. It doesn't affect any player outside of your squad. So if you have a 30-man squad, dynamic potential will only happen there. Players, for example, for Real Madrid, if you are, let's just say you're going Chelsea, players at Real Madrid or any other team will not have dynamic potential, but they will grow how they would in traditional career mode. So players will get higher, they will start to grow a little bit to try and reach that normal potential. So that is why you will see players with a potential. So you will see me bring videos out saying this player has 90 potential, this player has 86. That's because potential is still in the game. So let's have a quick recap of dynamic potential. So dynamic potential, let's be honest guys, is an absolute brilliant little feature for players who are not as good as of a rating, which you can actually succeed their potential. But, of course, dynamic potential will only work within your actual team. So whatever players you sign in, they then get dynamic potential. There is a few issues that potentially could be overpowering, getting the 99 rated, but we'll wait and see on that. But any player outside of your squad will not be affected by dynamic potential. So something to take into consideration there. So if you are buying a player who is you haven't signed for several seasons and then you sign him, he wouldn't necessarily be past his actual potential. He will probably be at. But anyway, guys, I hope that explains everything about dynamic potential for you. There's a lot of contributing factors which you can really consider to actually harness dynamic potential with the likes of player contracts and everything down those lines and how frequently you play them. So you can take that into consideration. So a lot of your critical players, which I used to do, I used to sign players on critical contracts all the time. Now, you can't really do that because their rating could go down. So you need to think about that. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on dynamic potential. Are you really bothered when you play in FIFA 20 tonight? Is it something that you're kind of excited about? Let me know in that comment section below. And while you're down there, let me know what team you're going to go in your FIFA 20 career modes. I'm going to go Newport County, guys. I'm a Welsh. I'm not far from Newport. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a Newport County career mode. That's going to be launching later October. I got a brilliant thumbnail being made from Trey, which Tyler even, I should say, which I cannot wait to actually share with you. So make sure you stay subscribed. New videos every other day at 4:30 p.m. But anyway, guys, my name's Goalazio, and guess what? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.